my whole life. I don't think this has ever happened before.
Tonight, TriMet and Portland Streetcar services are disrupted following a crash in the Lloyd district. A conductor and passenger were hurt. A streetcar and MAX hit each other this morning at Northeast 7th and Holladay. Portland Fire tells us the two people who were injured are recovering. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Brent Gazaway.
And I'm Deborah Knapp. We start with the current closures. Northeast Holladay is still shut down from 6th to 9th Avenue. 7th Avenue is closed from Pacific to Multnomah.
The MAX Blue Line is disrupted. Shuttle buses are serving stations between Old Town and Lloyd Center. Shuttle buses are also serving some other streetcar routes. KATU's Megan Allison is live for us at the scene.
So, Megan, crews just moved one of the trains.
Yeah, Deb, the MAX train just moved out of the area in the last few minutes. Moving forward, TriMet police tell us it will take a few days to determine a cause, but they've never seen anything like this. Behind me, you can see the streetcar is still here as they're working to clean up the intersection. I asked the sheriff's office where the investigation will go from here. A Portland Streetcar and MAX train collided at this intersection Wednesday morning. Staff with TriMet tell us they were both going southbound. Now the sheriff's office is investigating how this could happen.
It's going to be a pretty straightforward investigation. I mean, one of two things happen. Either the signals malfunctioned or one of the operators misread a signal and made an error.
Deputy John Plock says he's never seen a signal malfunction before. His team plans to review video from the train this week. I asked TriMet how common it is to see a train derailed at this scale.
This is pretty rare. You know, there are occasions where there are autos in the right-of-way, and there are collisions as a result of that, people running red lights, and it can lead to a derailment. But these types of collisions are very rare.
At this point, we do not know how many people were on the two trains, only that outside of the one injured passenger, the rest evacuated safely. TriMet staff say the crash did not impact any vehicles. I also spoke with witnesses in this area who saw the crash. I'll show you how they described the event, and we'll have the latest from the scene here coming up tonight at 5. Live in Northeast Portland, Megan Allison, KATU News.
Megan, thank you.
Collisions are very rare.
A major mess in Northeast Portland tonight. A crash between a streetcar and MAX train still causing closures as crews work to clean things up there. 2 people were hurt, a streetcar conductor and a passenger. Portland Fire tells us they're currently recovering. Good evening. Thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn.
And I'm Deborah Knapp. Tonight, the crash is under investigation. KATU's Megan Allison joins us live at Northeast 7th and Holladay. So what do we know so far?
Well, Deb, we don't expect to know the cause for at least a few days, and staff with TriMet tell us it will likely be several hours until this intersection is back open. Behind me, you can see the work underway to resume train service. Staff with the sheriff's office say it's likely driver error or a signal malfunction to blame for the crash. A Portland streetcar and MAX train collided at this intersection Wednesday morning. Staff with TriMet tell us both were going southbound. One deputy with the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office says this kind of incident is very unusual.
I couldn't say for sure, but I've never heard of this happening before. I mean, I've been in Portland my whole life. I don't think this has ever happened before.
Portland Fire treated 2 injuries. That included the streetcar operator.
We've got some front-end collision damage that compressed some of the streetcar into his body so he couldn't get out successfully. And then there was another individual on the streetcar that was also injured.
Brody Burrell works across the street from that intersection. He witnessed the collision.
Just heard a super loud crash and probably caught the last like 5 to 7 seconds of the streetcar, this orange one, just coming up onto the curb, you know, towards the middle of the street.
TriMet tells us the crash did not impact any vehicles, but Worrell says it was a close call.
It was scary, and our van was parked right on the street too, so I was afraid it was going to smash into the van too. Thankfully, like, it stopped right before, and then we were able to move the van, but yeah, a little scary.
From here, the sheriff's office plans to review video footage from the trains before determining a cause later this week. At this point, we do not know how many people were on the 2 trains at the time of the crash. Now, as I mentioned, TriMet tells us it will be several hours until they resume regular service. For information on how this could impact your commute, just visit our website, KATU.com. We're live in Northeast Portland. Megan Allison, KATU News.
Thank you, Megan.